welcome back. Hi all, and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I have been a little bit busy getting out and about in my micro camper. So this little journey we're about to do is a walk to the King Arthur's Stone, and that is in Reynoldston in Gower, South Wales. So let's go. I'm walking with my Doberman, Gabriel, and as we're going across the windy common, we came across a very boggy marsh land, which we weren't quite expecting. We thought it was just going to be a straight, quick, easy stroll, but all adventure is basically mishaps. So yeah, it went interesting. So I had my hiking boots on, and they are obviously not waterproof, so that wasn't a problem as we had spare things in the car. So as you can see, CEFN BRYN, a lovely coastal view there, and we're walking across the marshland more or less. It is pretty flat and solid as you begin, but you can see as we progress that the ground starts to get a little darker and muddier, wetter, soggier and mushy. So we did have a pause, and we stood there and thought, right, surely we should not continue as it may get terrible. However, that would just completely defeat the object. Ahead of me was a giant stone, and I wanted to see it, so we carefully continued to tread on. I have muted the actual sound. You can hear my poor little Doberman having a little bit of a Doberman whine, but yeah, we soldiered on together. It wasn't deep at all. It probably just about went over the toe area. It was just the case of figuring out which bit we were committing to treading on. So as you can see, it is very wet, and there's no way around it. We did try a couple of different ways. There's no escaping the bog. So we continued on, only for like a couple of minutes, if that, not even that, and hey presto, we are on flat ground. So happy days, the path looks clear and straight ahead. So we marched on. There was actually a helicopter watching us as we were approaching. I did actually at one point think it was going to land, but I am aware that there are different military training going on, so we didn't cause a problem, and Gabriel was on a lead at all times. Yeah, what a beautiful view. So as you can see, the main city, Arthur's Stone, King Arthur's Stone, is ahead of us. I did pause here briefly just to notice that stone, kind of thinking, oh, imagine if that was it. Lovely picture of our Gabriel there, posing for the Neolithic prehistoric glacial boulder. So as we're approaching, lots of different things started coming into my head. I think even in the film Shrek, there's like these little rock people, and as I approached, all these sort of rocks that are on the ground kind of reminded me of all of the sort of story tale sort of aspect of that. The view in the distance, absolutely beautiful, as you can see. And I wanted to get a little bit closer to the boulder, so I carefully climbed over a couple of the rocks to have a closer look at the sword, and then I thought it would be appropriate to have a 360 of the boulder So I'm going to go around now and take a look at that. What I have done in a minute is I have slowed the video down so that you can see the sun rays which are actually hitting the boulder, which I think is quite magical because it's almost like an ozone layer which it's created. There are ley lines which lay underneath this, so it does have a magical, mystical aspect. As you can see, there was a sunlight hitting it just there, and as we go around you can see sort of this layer of light, which is quite special. There it is, and again and again. So yeah, it is definitely a landmark worth visiting. The walk is about just a few yards really. Probably if there was no bog it would probably take you 5 minutes or 5-minute run to it. But yeah, look at that, it's like sitting on a crown. So yeah, I have described it as being similar to the Fabergé eggs, in the sense that it's sitting on a crown, a tripod almost. Yeah, that was the journey to the King Arthur stone. I hope you have enjoyed the video, and I think I will be quiet for the return journey back to the vehicle. If you have enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate a like, subscribe or something. Otherwise, I probably won't make any more videos. Just got back in the car and wiped all of the muddy feet, just took my hiking boots off which are covered in mud, and we are going to hit the road.